Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Ma'am, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How has your day been going?
Yeah, it is nice. It is going on very good. And ma'am, I am trying to connect with you for a long time. Yeah, I have already uh, got you. And ma'am, first of all, I am asking you one question. And right now also, where are you from? In Australia?
It is morning time, afternoon time.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what is the time right now?
Right now, I it is. Let me have a look. It is 10 past 1.
Yes, yes. And right now also in our country, 8:40 a.m.
8:40 a.m. Okay. All right. So, have you had your breakfast?
Yes, I have taken my breakfast.
Okay, that's great. So, how is your morning going?
Yes, I get up early in the morning, and
Mm-hmm.
after getting up also I went to morning walk, and after that also I
Yes.
come back home. And right now also I am talking with you. And ma'am, first of all, please introduce yourself.
Yes, why not? As you know, my name is Hema. I was born and raised in India, Delhi. But basically, I am from Uttarakhand. After getting married, I came to Australia. Therefore, I have been living in Australia for the last 16 years. My qualifications include a post graduation degree in Hindi honors, which I have done from Namjas College in Delhi University. I have also a bachelor degree in education, which I have done in Australia. Therefore, I have been working as a teacher in Australia. Yes, besides, I have a channel on YouTube. I think you know about that, the art of speaking
Yes,
English, and that is all about me.
yes, yes. I have already seen your video on a YouTube channel. Also, you are also speaking very well, and you have been running your YouTube channel for a long time. Yeah,
Yeah, it's been, I think, nearly 6 months.
yes, yes. And ma'am,
Okay.
may I introduce myself?
Yes, why not? I would like to know about you.
Yes, yes. First of all, thank you for giving this opportunity to introduce myself in front of you. This is Santanu in front of you right now. I am from West Bengal, and by professional I am working person. I work in a hospital as an attendant. And if I talk about my
Mm-hmm.
education qualification, I have completed my graduation in mathematics subject. And if I talk about
Mm-hmm.
my hobbies, I always like playing cricket and football. Apart from also, I am running my one YouTube channel, whose name is English
Mm-hmm.
with SD. That's all about me. It is my short
Okay,
introduction. Yeah.
that's good. Good to know about yourself. So you're working in a hospital, yeah?
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's good. What is your channel name?
My channel name is English with SD.
Okay, I will have a look it later.
Yes. And ma'am,
Okay, so tell me, yes,
yes. I would like
go
to ask
ahead.
one question. You are also teacher. You also teach students in Australia, yeah?
Yes, yes.
And how long have you been teaching?
It has been for the last last 10 years.
Last 10 years. Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
You have a
yes.
lot of experience about in English language. You are right now, so you are a teacher. My first question is, what do you think English grammar is important for speaking English?
It depends. It is actually important, but depends like if you are using this language for conversational purpose, during that time you really don't need it. You need to know just tenses, which tense you are using. You need to use appropriate tenses while you are talking. If you are talking about past, you use past tense. If you are talking about future, you use future tense. And where you need to use is, are, am, has, and have. If you have that much knowledge, that is enough for you for conversational videos you are making and spoken English. That much is required. But if you are just talking about formal language and written English, that way you have to have grammar knowledge, proper grammar knowledge. But these days we have lots of platforms available, Grammarly and some other things are available. You can check your grammar. Yes, it is required, but you need not to go too much after it. Yes.
Yes, yes. You are right. Also, you are right. Basic English grammar is important for speaking English. And ma'am,
Yes.
in which part are you living in Australia?
I live in Melbourne.
Melbourne. Yeah, yeah. And
Yes.
maybe the capital name is Canberra in Australia.
Yes, yes, it is Canberra. That's true.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, and ma'am, you are also living there for a long time, and about 17 years you have told before. And ma'am, I am asking one question. In Australia, also the land of beach is called. Yeah.
Land or beach, yeah, you can say, because we have lots of beaches here. People they like to go to the beach, and especially summertime, even during the winter time, they take advantage to go there with their families. So it's a good to go over there and just spend time with nature.
Yes. And ma'am, right now also in our country, summer season is going on, and in Australia, what kind of season
It is
right now?
winter here.
Oh,
It is
yes,
winter here, yes. It is opposite to India.
yes, yes. And ma'am, also you have been speaking English very well. But I know about in Australia there are many countries of people they are living there, and there are a lot of
Yes.
language they are speaking. And how many languages most of the people they are speak in
English
Australia?
is the main language. English is the main language here, but here we have people come from different part of the world. So we have Maltese, we have African, we have Australian. Yeah, we got people from UK, we got people from the USA, and yeah, all part of the world. We
Yes,
have Chinese, African, all those people
yes,
are
yes.
here. Yes.
Maybe Greece people are available in Australia.
Yeah, Greece people are also here. Yes, that's true.
Yes, yes. And ma'am, I have watched one of the video on your channel. You also in the Holi is celebrated in your
Yes.
in this video. But do you celebrate in Holi in Australia?
Yes, I do celebrate Holi, but because I have just four members in my family at this moment, my extended family is in India. So I don't just celebrate specially because we don't have holiday here on that day. So I have to go to the work. But when I go to the work, I celebrate a little bit over there with my colleagues and children because we celebrate all the culture at work because children and my colleagues and parents they come different part of the world, so we just make sure that we acknowledge their festivals. Indian people also there, so we just celebrate Holi festival over there as well. So I am lucky in that way, at least I get chance to go and celebrate Holi with my colleagues and my students. At home sometimes it's very hard, so what we do, we celebrate during the weekends.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah, so during the weekends, we have here stalls, we have festivals, government provide facilities so we can celebrate our festival. They grant some money as well. So yes, Australian people, they also like to participate. They like, putting color to each other, and also they like the foods and songs and all other things.
yes, yes. And ma'am, I am asking you another questions in English related. And I belong to West Bengal. I belong to village area. And when I was starting in my school life, that time my English was not good. That's why also I have don't have a lot of vocabulary. And in our locality there is no good environment for speaking English. No one speaking English in our locality. No one speaking English in our home. And that's why also I have been facing a lot of problem for my improving my English skill. But I would like to ask one question: how did you improve my vocabulary skill?
Vocabulary. Vocabulary, I think first of all, if you can use your pronunciation, that would be great, because sometimes we learn lots of words, but our pronunciation is not good, so we are not able to use those words in our language. Okay, so first of all, you need to pay attention to your pronunciation, and also if you are learning some words, you need to make sure you pronounce that word correctly, and also you know the meaning. If you're using some new word like mesmerizing, okay, if you know that mesmerizing, okay, you need to make sure you pronounce that correctly, and use this word 5 6 times in sentences. You make 5 or 6 sentences and you just write this word like, this place is very mesmerizing, and this painting is very mesmerizing. Some kind of these sentences, and that way it will register in your mind, and when it's registered in subconscious mind, it will be easy for you to use this any circumstances whenever it comes to talk, and whenever you find the situation I need to use this word, you will be able to use that word correctly. I think you're also aware of that. If you read books, you can collect some words from there. But I have seen people, they are just too much after learning words, developing their vocabulary, but they are not able to use those words in their language. Okay,
Yes, yes,
if you are not able to use that word in your language, that is a waste. Okay, so there is a rule, use it or lose it. If you are not using those words, you will lose it, because this is true. If you are learning something, it will stay in your memory. You won't be able to use, but it will stay your memory. But if you are not using that word in your language, after some time your mind will think this information is waste, so I need to delete it, so it will be deleted. And then you will find, okay, I have learned this word, I'm not able to use it. Okay, so how many words you know already, you need to make sure you use those words first. Okay, so when you feel confident, okay, I'm able to use this word, then you can move to further. Then you need to learn some new one. But even if you know some words and you are not able to use those words in your language, then it is like waste of time.
Yes, yes, yes. And ma'am, my next question is, I know to learn any language, always you have to follow four rules: L, S, R, W: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Four things are very important for speaking English. And my question is, what do you think? What is the most important part for speaking English?
Speaking English, speaking practice. Okay, whatever you know, whatever knowledge you have in your mind, you need to make sure you put it out. Okay, I know input people, they are just after input, listening and collecting knowledge, writing, reading, all these things they are indulging, but they are forgetting they need to use it practical. So input we have 100%. Yeah,
Yes,
YouTube, you can watch any video, you can read, you have lots of books, you can write whatever, you can have input. Lots of inputs are available, but the output is 5%. If we have 100% input, we have 5% output. Exchange this. If you have 100% output and 5% input, that way you will find you are learning this language very fast.
and ma'am, I also when I start my English speaking journey, that time also I always translate the English. First of all, I translate in my native language, native language to English. After that, also I speak. But what do you think? What is the better process? Thinking English or translating English?
So I will not give you just philosophical answer. I will give you the answer which is practical. Okay. Usually people they say you need not to transfer into your mother tongue, and that is true. I am favor of that. But if you find some word very difficult and you are not able to understand in English, then you can take a help of your mother tongue. Okay, if you are learning a word and if you find it, okay, it's very hard, I'm not able to understand this one in English. Explanation, I'm not able to understand. Then you can take help of your mother tongue. Okay,
Yes.
and when you take help of your mother tongue, okay, then you know, okay, this word meaning is this. But while you are writing that word in sentences, you need not to transfer into your mother tongue. Just think in English. If you think in mother tongue, that way you are giving your mind practice to think in only in your mother tongue. First, what happen when we talk? First of that thoughts come in our mind and then we speak. But if you are giving your mind practice to think in your mother tongue, that way you will find it is very hard to speak in English. Okay, so you need to make sure that whatever you are thinking, you think in English only. And if you can think in English, you know, whatever happening around you, if you can narrate in English, tell yourself what you can see, what is happening around you. I think if you do this for 30 days, you will see the tremendous improvement in your English.
Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right, ma'am. And I am asking another question. And how long have you been using this application? Skype?
Skype just it's been 6 months.
6 months. Yes, yes.
Yes,
And ma'am,
yes.
how many sessions do you take every single day?
I used to take during the weekends 3 4 session, because I work 5 days. It is very hard for me to manage. But these days I'm on the holiday, so I thought, okay, I just maybe take one session per day. So I thought, oh, I take session in the morning because I'm free at this moment, so I can edit this video, because in the evening I have to go somewhere else. So it would be hard for me to edit this video. So yeah, I just take only one session these days in a day, and weekdays I'm not able to take any session.
Yes, yes. And ma'am, my next question is, uh, earlier did you use another application?
I'm thinking to use another application because Skype is not working for me. I don't know what is happening, because whenever I talk, my voice breaks up. I don't know what is happening in this video, but usually
Yes,
it happens.
yes. And ma'am, how many members do you have in your family?
There are 4 members in my family: me, my husband, my 2 children, and that's all.
Yes, yes. And ma'am, you also born in Delhi. And how many languages do you know?
I know Punjabi, I know Hindi, I know English.
Yes, yes,
I can understand Gujarati little bit, Haryanvi, Gujarati, and some other languages, but I'm not able to speak.
yes. And ma'am, I am very curious too about the culture of Australia. But I belong to West Bengal. That's why also every single day in the lunch time I always take the most of the people always take the fish, rice, this kind of foods always take in the lunch time. But I know about the what is the people of Australia. They also always take what kind of food they are take.
We have variety of foods available here. So why? Because Australia is a diverse country and people they come, as I told you just before, from different part of the world. So when they come here, they bring their food because people living here and they want to eat their country food because they got habit to eat those food.
And ma'am, what do you do in your spare time?
My spare time these days, I don't like to have a spare time because whenever I get spare time, I want to have a conversation with someone, and also because I don't have time because I have to edit this video and I have to finish my household work as well. So it is very hard. Yes, I used to listen to the songs, dancing, painting, all the other things, but now these days, because of YouTube, I think this is good enough to connect with the people. I like it. So this is my hobby these days.
Yes, yes. And ma'am, do you have any questions?
Yeah, tell me something about your English learning journey, why you are learning, what is the reason behind that?
Yes, yes, definitely. And first of all, I am learning English because there are many reasons. First of all, English is an international language as well as the communication language. To communicate each other, to communicate other country of people, English is necessary. English is needful language also. Yeah. And number
Yes.
two, English is a professional language. Whenever you go to the
Mhm.
interview for taking a good job in a multinational company, first of
Yes.
all, the interviewer asks the question in English. In English, that's why also English is very necessary and needful language also. But I am learning
Yes.
English because there is another reason. Because when I was
Mhm.
starting in my school life, when I was starting in class 8 standard and 9 standard, that time my English was not good. And at that time also,
Mhm.
I always scared of the English subject. At that
Yeah.
time also, I could not write one sentence in English. At that time also, I did not know how to make a sentence in English. Yeah. And
Mhm.
right now also,
Mhm.
I am working person. And whenever I get free time, I always try to learn English. In this time also, I can write properly because I have completed the grammatical rules. And right now
Mhm.
also, there is no problem in my writing. Yeah. But I cannot speak properly. I feel nervous. I get stuck while speaking English. But that's why also every single day I'm practicing for my improving my English skill.
No, you are doing a really very good job. I appreciate your efforts. You are learning the English and don't feel nervous. Actually, you know what happened when we feel nervous and we hesitate to speak in English. That way, we are putting ourselves down. Okay,
Yes,
we need not to put ourselves down. We need to think, okay, making mistake is a part of learning. Everyone does it. So I am making mistakes. So what is the big deal? Okay, so even English trainer they do mistake, even native speaker they do mistake. So if you are making mistake, what is the big deal you are doing? Yeah, you
yes,
are
yes,
you are a human being. We need to acknowledge it. Okay, I'm doing mistake because I'm learning. Learn from your mistake, and then you need to make sure. Okay, I'm keep doing this mistake over and over again because I'm habitual to making this mistake. Next time I need to practice how to say this sentence, how to say this word correctly. And when you feel like this, okay, I'm making mistake but I'm repeating my mistake over and over again, I'm not learning from my mistake, then you feel bad. Yes, why I'm not learning? But if you are making mistake, okay, 5 times, 6 times, because you got habit, so you do it. Let yourself to do mistake 5, 6, 10 times. Don't feel overwhelmed. I'm making mistakes and I'm not good at it. Everybody does it. Learning English will take time. I'll just let you know. And you need to be patient. You need to be consistent while you're learning English. You need not to think, okay, I'm making mistake, I'm not good at it, I have been learning this for 1 year, 2 years, still I'm making mistake. And that time you need to remind yourself, I am not the only one. Everyone is making mistake. Native
yes, yes,
speaker they make mistakes, so it's okay if I'm making mistake. At least I am able to make other people understand my ideas. and I'm
Yes.
able to understand other people. That is big enough. Okay, and then you learn, keep learning, give yourself time. That way you will improve. Okay, but when you think too much after this, okay, English, 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 I'm not improving. That way you will be very overwhelmed. You will discourage yourself. You feel frustrated, confused, bewildered. Why I'm learning? I'm not improving. So don't think like that. We just think, okay, I am getting better day by day. Okay, even I'm not getting better day by day, at least I am stable. I'm not
Yes.
going backward. Okay, if you're not moving forward, at least you're not going backward. You are stable. That is enough. But if you don't practice, what will happen? You will go backward. Okay, how much you know now at this moment, you will forget because you will not use it. So our mind has a habit, as I told you just before. If you're not using that information, mind will think this information is extra, this information is not in use, so I need to delete it. Okay,
Yes.
that way you will find yourself, oh, I was very good at English, I was learning, and I left it, I'm not practicing anymore now, and I forgot everything. So don't just create that situation. Just keep learning, keep make let yourself make mistakes, and that way you will learn. Don't worry.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, definitely,
Yeah,
you are right. Also. Yes. Practice is the
hope
most important key. Always practice is the
practice is
most
the
important.
most important thing. That's true. Yes, yes, and you understood this very well. I need not to tell you because you practice every day. But
Yes.
don't
Yes.
discourage yourself. Okay, keep
Yes.
yourself motivated. If you are motivated, yeah, you will be able to achieve your desired goal. Okay, it will take time because we have already one language stored in our mind, our mother tongue. We are blessed with it. Yeah, we are naturally good at it. But if we want to learn something new that is artificial, because we have already natural language stored in our mind, we are acquiring some other language, English language, and it will take time. But look, you are getting better. Yeah, do you feel you are getting better? You were not like this at the beginning. Yeah, but now you can find yourself. You need to celebrate your success. Okay, at least after 2 months, I'm able to make this sentence. I'm getting better. And when you learning some new words, you need to make sure you practice that word by yourself when you have your own time, at your convenient time. If you are learning some new word, significant, you need to say, oh, significant, I'm pronouncing rightly or not, before you having conversation with someone else. Okay, if you want to use this word with someone else, you use it freely, but you will make lots of mistake because it's new, it's not set
Yes.
in your mouth. Yeah, you need to give your mouth practice to speak this word first. Okay, in front of mirror you say this word significant, significant, significant. Yeah, and then you need to use, okay, when you are in hospital or you are going park and you think, okay, how I can use significant, is anything around me I can use this, or say health is very important, it's very significant, I need to improve my health, and um, this is very insignificant. Significant means important. Yeah, insignificant is not important. Yes, my health is very significant for me, I'm improving this, and uh, spending time on social media is insignificant. It will make me down, so I don't spend my time. If I'm spending my time on social media for a couple of minutes, that should be okay. But what happens when we just spend our time on social media, then we indulge ourselves, we cultivate those habits. So better to stay away from social media and all other things. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. All right, ma'am. Also, yeah, I have learned a lot of things from you. Yeah, yeah, you're also speaking very well. It is nice conversation. Also, you are. And first of all, thank you for giving your valuable time. All right, ma'am. Nice to meet you. Take care. Bye bye. Have a good day.
It's my pleasure. You too. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.